Today, we will learn about Excel's XLOOKUP function. Since XLOOKUP has all the functionality of all lookup siblings, it practically replaces functions like index match, lookup, HLOOKUP, and even VLOOKUP. In this video, first we will see how to use XLOOKUP with only three mandatory arguments, that is lookup value, lookup array, and return array. Then we'll see how to handle errors with fourth argument, that is if not found. After that, we'll see the fifth optional argument, match mode, which is even capable to match with wildcards. And finally, we'll see the sixth optional argument, search mode. If this argument is used effectively, then XLOOKUP function's speed can increase drastically. This video is going to be a bit longer than usual, since we have a lot to learn, so stay tuned. Hi, I am your tutor and welcome to my channel Learn in 5 minutes. So let's start. In example 1, we have to find the employee name and department for the ID provided from the left hand side table. The moment we see this kind of job, VLOOKUP immediately comes to our mind. But we'll use XLOOKUP here. XLOOKUP needs 6 arguments, 3 mandatory and 3 optional. Okay, since we all are so much used to VLOOKUP, I have a simple question for you. How many arguments does VLOOKUP have? And your options are 3 mandatory and 2 optional, 3 mandatory and 1 optional, 2 mandatory and 3 optional, or 2 mandatory and 2 optional. Pause this video and try to attempt this in the comment box below. I will provide the answer of this in the end of the video. Okay, let's get back to XLOOKUP. First argument is lookup value, which is employee ID in our case. Next is lookup array. This is the range in which we want to find our employee ID. So our range is A2 till A11. Next is return array. This means what we want in return. So we need name and our range is B2 till B11. That's it. We will not use optional argument for now. And we got the employee name. Along with name, we also want department. If this would have been VLOOKUP, then we would have to replicate the formula again with change in column. But in XLOOKUP, we just need to include our column in return array. So we need to change this from B11 to C11. And we got our department as well. Let us change the employee ID to 8211 and we got error. Because this ID is not present in the lookup array. To avoid this kind of error, in VLOOKUP, we use if NA or if error. But XLOOKUP's fourth argument handles this very well. We just need to specify what is to be displayed if value is not found in the fourth argument, and rest will be taken care of. And we got not found. Now let's move to example 2. Here we have commission amount and rates beside it. If commission is 10,000, then 10%, 25,000, then 15%, and so on. Let's apply XLOOKUP here to get the rate in the same manner as we did earlier. And we got the result as 20%. But what if we change the amount to 45,000? Error. For simple reason, value isn't there. Let's use the fifth argument here. We'll just skip the fourth one. So the match mode has 4 options. 0 is by default, which is the exact match. Let's use -1 here, which is exact match or next smaller. We got result as 15%. Because XLOOKUP could not find 45,000, so it searched for next smaller, which is 25,000, and rate besides it is 15%. Hence, we got this as result. Now let us change the search mode to 1, which is exact match or next larger. And we got result as 20%. Because in absence of 45,000, next larger value is 50,000 and rate besides it is 20%. The fourth option is search mode in wildcard. To use this, let us go to example 3. In this case, we don't remember the full name of the employee, but we only know that the part of the name is stand. Therefore, we have to put wildcard character asterisk before and after the text. And we need to find name and department of that employee. Let's use XLOOKUP for this as well. Our value is stand. Lookup array is B2 till B11 and return array is B2 till C11. We will skip fourth argument and set search mode as 2, which is wildcard character match. and we got the result. Now for the sixth argument, let's move to example 4. Again, let us apply XLOOKUP function here and skip fourth and fifth argument, and in sixth argument, that is search mode, we will specify 1, which will search from top to bottom. By the way, this is the default value if we skip this, and our result is January. Although we have 1 twice in the column, we got the result as January since it was found first. If we change the search mode to -1, then XLOOKUP will search from bottom to top, and hence this has resulted in Sunday. For the other two options, that is binary search ascending and binary search descending, you will have to listen very carefully because this might sound confusing, but these two options can boost the speed of XLOOKUP dramatically. So let's move to example 5 for these last two options of search mode in XLOOKUP. Let us write the formula first as we did earlier and skip the fourth and fifth argument, and in search mode argument, let us use 2, which is binary search sorted ascending. Although the result is same, but what is different here is the method in which XLOOKUP performs search. Generally, the lookup function searches from top to bottom or bottom to top, which means that the function has to go to each and every record and check if the value matches with the lookup value. So imagine if the lookup array has 1 million records, then the function will have a million stops to compare value with lookup value. Of course, the search stops no sooner the match is found, but then too, million is a huge number. And what if we have multiple lookups of this kind? The performance of the worksheet will definitely go down. Now let's see how binary search sorted ascending works. We will stick to our example here, otherwise it will be very difficult for you to understand. The function will first divide the total count by 2. So in our case, it will be 12 divided by 2, which is 6, and compare the sixth value with the lookup value, that is 6 with 3. Now since 3 is less than 6, function will ignore all the value after 6 and again divide the remaining by 2. So 6 divided by 2, which is 3. Function will again compare 3 with 3, and this time the match is found, and hence the result is displayed. So in this manner, unless the record is found, function will keep on eliminating half of the remaining values. Now let us see how the other option, that is binary search sorted descending, works. We will need to change this option from 2 to -2, and we got an error. This is because the function divided the total count by 2, so in this case result is 6, and compare the sixth value with the lookup value, that is 6 with 3. Now since 3 is less than 6, function will ignore all the value above 6, since this is binary search descending, and try to find 3 in the remaining values below 6, which isn't there. Hence we got this error. Let us sort the data to descending order, and now we can see that we got the result. Let us have a hypothetical scenario where we have an array of 10,000 values and our lookup value will match in the last. So in this case, function will try to match 10,000 times. But in binary search, it will divide by 2 and eliminate half every time till it finds the match, which means it will find the match with only 13 attempts. This is the reason why binary search runs fast. I hope you got a hang on how to use XLOOKUP effectively. Now let's jump to our question, which I had asked. How many arguments does VLOOKUP have? The arguments of VLOOKUP is lookup value, table array, column index number, and lookup range, which is optional. So the right answer is 3 mandatory and 1 optional. So that's all in this video. If you found this video useful, please like and share with your friends. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, do it right now and press the bell icon besides the subscribe button so that you don't miss on any new videos that I upload. Thanks for watching.